Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. We're out here doing some spring cleaning because we got a beautiful day, even though it's not quite spring yet. And because it's the weekend, we got the Kelly with us. Hi, babe. So what we got these two big trees. I don't know if they were junipers or what they were. And they're out here by our garden. And before we start putting the deer fence up, we need to get these gone so we can maneuver around here. And because this wood is dead, I can immediately use it for firewood in my shop. So I'm going to save some of the larger stuff and put it in that wood crate that I built and put it in the shop. But we've already got some of this lower area cleaned out. These limbs were crazy on the bottom. You could barely get up to the tree. And Kelly's pulled out a lot of this stuff with the brush crusher, and we're just getting the little stuff by hand now. And I think we're going to go get the mower and run the mower around here real quick, so we got a little cleaner area to work. But we pruned up those apple trees this morning. The one on this side actually it fell over, and it's actually created another tree going up. So I cleaned out a lot of the stuff that was down along the ground. Try to make a tree back out of that again. It's going to be a little ugly, but at least it's established and it will grow apples. We pruned those up over there the other day. There's 2 more apple trees, and we pruned up that Colorado spruce so the sun could get in through the bottom of that, and that way it's not shading anything. That's a wild cherry over there that we're going to have to clean up a little bit. And on the other side of that against the shop, there's 3 grapevines over there. And I pruned those up the other day, but there's a bunch of junk over behind that grain bin we got to pick up too. I moved a bunch of dirt over there yesterday behind the barn because that was a little high. And last time they had a big flood here, the ground was completely frozen, and then the rain came in while the ground was frozen, and it was about 3 inches in a very short period. So they had a lot of water. You can see the hills behind us here. All these hills, all the water come down out of these hills. There's also a little canyon that goes back up in there. So you imagine all that water coming down here, and instead of flowing down the hill where there's a hole underneath the road, you can see it. There's an old culvert that the cattle used to walk through when the previous owner owned the store. You can see all the way around here, and they used to run cattle on the other side of the road too, and the cattle used to walk through that tunnel. But we got some grading to do, and that's what we're doing. But we're going to go get that chopper hooked up, clean this up a little bit so I can get these trees cut down, and we'll show you how to do that. Sure is nice to have a Kelly home, and it sure is nice to have a wife that knows how to do stuff. Alright, Kelly did a real good job cleaning this up for me. Now we're going to drop these trees. Alright, I apologize for the wind out here, but tree cutting 101. See our pie cut we got here? Your pie cut, you need to face the direction that you want to fall the tree. So we want the tree to fall this way or towards the garden right there. So if you were to put a framing square into this pie cut and look down the arm that comes out this way, you'd see directly which way that tree is going to fall. So when you make a pie cut like this, we're going to come and make a back cut from above it and down towards it. You can see we're almost to the middle with the pie cut. So we're going to come down with the back cut about right here. And you want to make sure you leave about the same amount on both sides. You don't want to get clear over into here and then have 2 or 3 inches on the other side. So we call that the hinge that goes across. So you want to keep that hinge even. And if this tree doesn't want to fall the way I want it to fall, we'll come in the back side with some plastic wedges and drive those in to keep it from going backwards. And it can only go 2 ways. It can go backwards or it can go forwards. We want it to go this way. So we're going to wedge it from the back to get it to fall that way.
So you'll see right there, Mark's put a marker. He's going to try to fall the tree and have it hit that marker right there. This tree is old and dead, so when it hits the ground, all those branches are going to go flying everywhere. Actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
This is why you use plastic wedges. If you were to use a metal wedge, you can imagine what that would do to your saw blade. All right, folks, there is 2 trees down right there. We got a lot to clean up. It's almost 3 o'clock and we haven't had lunch, so we are gonna call it a day. So hopefully we can get the rest of this picked up tomorrow. So from both of us here at Mark Kelly Farms, stay safe, stay healthy. We may see you tomorrow.